Most air compressors sound like a jet engine taking off in your garage, which is exactly why people usually end up hiding them in a shed or wearing heavy-duty ear protection just to inflate a tire. But then you have this aluminum tank unit from California Air Tools, and honestly, it changes the vibe of the entire workspace. The first time you flip the switch, you'll probably wait for that jarring mechanical roar that never actually comes. It hums along at 60 decibels, which is basically the volume of a normal conversation. You could be working on a project in the corner of a room while someone else is on a phone call right next to you, and nobody is going to get annoyed. That is a massive win for anyone working in a home shop or a shared space. What's interesting is how they managed to keep it so light. Since it uses an aluminum tank, it weighs in at just over 37 pounds. You aren't going to break your back dragging this thing around, and the wheels actually feel sturdy enough to handle a bit of gravel or uneven concrete without wobbling. It's one of those rare tools that feels substantial without being a chore to move. The dual piston pump is the real workhorse here, and because it's oil-free, you don't have to worry about checking levels or dealing with messy spills. It's essentially a plug-and-play setup. You just roll it out, plug it in, and get to work. Now, it isn't a massive industrial beast, so don't expect to run heavy-duty sanders for hours on end without the motor kicking back on. It fills up to its max pressure of 120 psi in about 2.5 minutes, which is respectable, but if you're doing high-volume work, you'll definitely notice the recovery time. It's perfect for nailing, airbrushing, or cleaning out dusty electronics, but it's not meant for a full-scale auto body shop. One small quirk is that while the motor is whisper quiet, the air release can still be a bit sharp, so don't be totally shocked when you hear that quick hiss. The build quality feels solid, and the fact that the motor is rated for over 3,000 hours of life suggests this isn't something you'll be replacing in a year. It's a specialized tool, really. If you're the type of person who values peace and quiet while you tinker, or if you're tired of your neighbors complaining about the noise every time you fire up a tool, this is probably the most sensible upgrade you could make. It's not the cheapest option on the shelf, but for the sake of your ears and your sanity, it's hard to argue with the performance. It does exactly what it promises, and it does it without making a scene. If you need something reliable that won't wake the house, this is the one to grab.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.